Well, happy St. Patrick's Day, belated now. I'm Dylan, alongside with Tyler and Shawn, and today we're going to be talking about, in spirit of the holiday, we're going to be talking about the luckiest moments we think throughout sports history. So we're going to have Tyler start us off.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious I'm far from a basketball fan, but I'm going to kick it off with the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Toronto Raptors. Game 7, Eastern Conference Final. Kawhi Leonard from the corner just soars it over Joel Embiid, hits it. It bounces like 4 times. It feels like the world stopped, which is, pretty ironic considering the next year the world did stop. But the photo of just the two of them staring, just watching to see if it went in is pretty iconic. And then I'm going to go over towards hockey. I'm going to go towards the Rangers winning the draft lottery. A lot happened there. Due to the COVID season, a lot of extra teams made the playoffs, 24 teams. The Rangers lost in the play-in, but the NHL wanted to have the draft lottery beforehand. So Team E was a placeholder team at the time, and Team E won the first overall pick with 2.6% chance of getting that pick. Once the Rangers lost the play-ins, they then had about a 12% chance of getting the first overall pick, and everything bounced their way. The Rangers got the first overall pick, and I've got to say that's pretty lucky off the court.
I agree with that. Now it's time to get serious, guys. We're going to get serious now. So my number one pick, we're in the spirit of March Madness right now. We have games going on right now. I'm going with the Villanova 2016 National Championship. More specifically, Chris Jenkins hitting his three-pointer to give them the national championship. First time since 1985. Before then, even Marcus Page for UNC hits an impossible three-pointer to tie the game with 4.5 seconds left. Like, if you guys go and watch it after this, it's an unbelievable shot. I don't know how someone shoots the way he does in midair, jumping around, and he hits it, 4.5 left. Villanova secures a championship after Chris Jenkins' miracle shot. Now moving over to my second pick, a lot of debate between if this happened or not. We're going to go back to the 1932 World Series. We're going to get Babe Ruth calling a shot to center field or wherever that was in the outfield. Next pitch, cranking it right there. Yankees go on to eventually win the World Series that same year. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't, but in spirit of the luckiness, calling your shot like that in any sport is pretty unprecedented, but the fact that you called it in a sport like baseball and saying where it's going is pretty lucky. Thoughts?
It's
not miss?
so long ago. Who knows if it actually really happened? I don't know. You could have picked something within this past 20 years, but that's all right.
Yeah. Shawn, what do you think now?
Very lucky. Very lucky.
What are your takes now? Let's see.
But for my first one, so about 9 years ago against the OKC Thunder, Utah Jazz player Trevor Booker hit possibly the silliest and luckiest shot I've ever seen in my life. So to beat the shot clock in an inbound ball pass from Gordon Hayward, he had to beat the shot clock. He just, as soon as he got the ball, he just tapped it up in the air like it's volleyball, and it went in. Like, what? What kind
Can't
of...
make this up.
If it works, it works.
And then apparently in an interview, he said, "Oh yeah, I practiced that."
Dreams, maybe.
Okay, yeah, in his dreams.
Wii Sports, maybe.
And then for my last one, my second one, this has got to be the most luckiest, and you know what, also silly one as well, in my opinion. Drum roll, please. Ben Simmons. Ben Crum Bum Simmons. Oh my God, don't ever show your face to Philly. Anywho,
Brooklyn Nets legend Ben Simmons.
Yeah, come on, Hall of Fame. He needs a plaque.
Lay off the...
No.
But during the game against the Knicks, he received a pass from a teammate, and then if you zoom in on the video, you can see him praying to God to hit this three-point shot. I don't know why he shot it, but he did, and banked. And then never been seen again in a Phillies uniform, Sixers uniform, but...
You see, the question is, do we say that's the luckiest moment? To wrapping this whole luckiest moment up, do we think that is the luckiest moment we've ever?
I don't know. What are your thoughts on the Kawhi Leonard shot?
Yeah, there? I feel like that competes with Ben Simmons.
The Philadelphia fan here.
I'm gonna try not to tear up.
Yeah.
Kind of PTSD.
You need a tissue?
Kawhi, you broke my heart.
Yeah.
He literally. I feel as though the Sixers gonna win that year. Won it all.
With Ben Simmons.
What?
No.
Yeah, some luck is involved. Guys, what about this? What about Babe Ruth eating a hot dog? Probably a little out of it in the fifth inning.
Calling a hot dog eating lucky?
Points to wherever he wants, and then says, "You see where that's going?"
What was it in the 30s? You said?
Yeah, on a scooter. He's probably celebrating St.
Do you have
Patrick's
any
Day
proof
too.
that happened?
But unfortunately, guys, there is a lot of proof. Go look it up on YouTube. But unfortunately, guys, St. Patrick's Day is over. We're going to enjoy some spring break. Happy spring, guys, and on to the next segment.